Herzlich willkommen zu Dragons TV und an meiner Seite heute von BG Leitershofen, Asa Williams. Schön, dass du mein Gast bist. Thanks for taking some time.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're playing your first season in Germany after playing in Malta.
No,
you're the rookie. Sorry,
yes,
that's Hinkson.
Yes.
You're playing your rookie season in Germany. What kind of an experience has it been playing for this organization?
It's been a great experience. I got great coaches, great teammates. I'm a part of a great club. Of course, I get the opportunity to come here to Germany, play for a great fan base like Leitershofen. We sell out every game, and the fans are amazing.
You guys do a lot of things really well. You score the ball really well. Just from 1 to 12, great players. What is another big strength of the team besides the communication?
I think a lot of teams don't understand that we take a lot of pride on defense. I think we have one of the best defensive teams in the league. On paper, it doesn't show that, but
that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, but I think that we're a great defensive team. We really lock in on defense throughout the week. Coach really pushing us hard on defense, and just going out there and trying to play our best because, of course, we know that we can score. But our main goal each game is to go out there and defend the ball. So I think defensively we're one of the best teams.
Ferenc Gille and Elias Marai, how important are these two guys for the success of the team?
Super important. Two guys that have been in the league for a long time. Ferenc, of course, he won the championship last year in Rhöndorf.
Right here?
Yes, right here. So I think his importance, because he brings a veteran process, and him teaching me a lot since I've been here in Germany. He's huge. The same with Elias. Elias is my roommate.
Okay.
So living with Elias, he also brings a lot of importance. He's one of those guys that you need on your team. He brings the energy, but he also brings the goofiness, the funniness that you need in life. So it's good.
How important has the other American been, Christian Hinkson? He's in his second year, but is he maybe the best defender on the team?
He, in my eyes, yes. Him and 10 are both the best defenders. The thing with Christian is that he got off to a slow start because he was injured in the beginning. So he was facing a little bit of adversity in the beginning of the year, but since then he's probably been our best one-ball defender next to 10. And I think that him and 10 are both very important. But Christian offensively can shoot the ball very well, can defend the best player, can guard 1 through 5, and I think that is also something huge for our team.
Another very important player who does it all is Dragos Digilescu.
Yes.
How has he helped your game as a rookie?
Just following his lead each day in practice. I go out there. He teaches me a lot on the court, different ways to read the game. There's a lot of work that we do also outside of practice in terms of if I need to ask him questions, he helps me in that way. But also just things that I notice that he does. He's always talking on defense. Yeah. He's always making the right play on offense and trying to make the best play for the team. And that's something that has also helped me in my game while adjusting to the European game.
You told me you play a lot like Jordan Poole.
Yes.
How much or how vital is shiftiness in your game?
Very vital. I was a shorter guard growing up, and then I kind of hit a crazy growth spurt. But just being with my length, I need, of course, my length and quickness. I could go anywhere, but the shiftiness to get a move on other players who are also great defenders is very important. So moving side to side, getting downhill, those are the things I have to do if I want to be a great player.
You're a pretty good shooter too.
Yes.
How do you see the development of your shot right now as a rookie? I mean, you're just starting your career, so have a long way to go, but where do you see your shot right now? Where do you want to take it?
I think now I'm at about 38% from 3, and I've attempted probably the most threes in the league. So for me, just staying consistent, staying on top of the work, continue to keep working with Coach Richie and Coach Andy, and just stand on top of my shot, making sure that each day I'm taking the focus and going out there and giving it my all in practice, and then that carries over to the game.
You know what's really amazing is you never played in the NCAA. You played at 3 JUCO schools. Usually you see guys play at JUCO and then they make the next step, but you played at 3. I mean, how much of a challenge was that?
It was a big challenge. Playing for 3 different coaches, 3 great coaches. But winning a championship in JUCO at Holmes Community College, taking that mentality over to my last year at JUCO, my first year starting out at Wabansie Community College and then ending at Chandler Gilbert, my career had kind of a up and down spiral to it. And a lot of people don't know that. So for me, going from being a JUCO All-American my first year to barely playing my second year on the championship team to my third year facing adversity and dealing with some issues off the court, for me it helped me go a long way. Not any bad issues off the court, but in terms of minor injuries like in my foot. Like a lot of people don't know that, especially during COVID-19 too. It was a tough season, so a tough 3 years for me. But it was a huge spiral, and then to end up pro is amazing.
You then went to Montana Technological University. That's the NAIA, the fourth division. What do you remember about your Elite Eight run?
Just an amazing team that faced a lot of adversity. My teammate Caleb Belledge actually played in this league earlier this year.
That's my next question, actually.
Yeah, Caleb. So he was actually the best player on our team, in my eyes. He won Player of the Year. Was averaging 20 points a game, and he had the opportunity to go out there and lead us each night. And then for me, like another player like Dragos, but for me, my first year at Montana Tech, watching Caleb and how he led on the court helped me in my career to get to where I'm at right now. So I think watching those guys and being in that position, especially when Caleb went down hurt, to go on to win 3 big games was huge for us in our program. So that was something that I also got to learn a lot from was Caleb Belledge.
Yeah, it's a shame he left. He only played a few months with Ingen. I mean, you must still have contact with him.
Yes.
I hope he's still focused and motivated to still try the overseas route, or maybe not.
I think he wanted to take the rest of this year off.
Okay.
He's coaching now at a high school, but of course Caleb still has left for the game. I think that he is still working out and doing those things.
Adam Hyatt, your coach, your last coach. How did he groom and prepare you best for a professional career?
Each day coaching me hard. Of course, Coach Richie, he's Yugoslavian Balkan, so of course it's never easy, especially when he's upset.
Yeah.
But I think my college coach prepared me for those moments to be ready for coaches like Coach Richie who want to see me succeed and be great. I've had the opportunity to play for 5 great coaches these last 6-7 years. So for me, it's important to go out there and be the best player that I can be. Coaches like Coach Richie, they put me in position to be successful, no matter what it is. And I think that Coach Hyatt established me in that way at Montana Tech by coaching me hard, pushing me each day, and then prepared me for when I got overseas to play for a great coach like Coach Richie.
One of the toughest guys you played against in your career, Marvin Bagley from the NBA. Where did you play against him, and what do you remember from that battle? So
Marvin was actually, and it was in high school when he was at Hillcrest Prep, and same with Kyrie Walker. Both those guys, Hillcrest Prep alumni. I actually went to Hillcrest Prep in 2018, 2019. I went there, and I was the year of prep school at Hillcrest Prep in Arizona.
Elias Marai is one of your best top 5 teammates of all time, which is nice to hear. You've only been teammates for a short time.
Yes.
What makes him so special? Or are you just saying that because he's your roommate?
No, Elias. Elias actually made my journey to Germany a lot easier.
Okay, yeah.
There's a guy that played in the North Division, Travis Hinson. Travis was Elias's roommate last year. And so Elias got to experience, a little bit of the American culture, living with some American guys, and he got the opportunity to hang out with Travis. So it allowed me to make my transition easier with Elias.
You're a rookie now. You could maybe win the title. What are your goals now for the next years? Just keep moving up the ladder?
Yeah, keep moving up the ladder, but my first goal is to definitely help Leitershofen get to Pro A.
Right.
Win a championship, and that's my main goal. That's what I came here for. As I learned in college, individual accolades will come after team success. So team success first, individual accolades second.
You ever play Christian in one-on-one in practice, or who wins those battles?
Christian actually, he beat me earlier this year. It was when we first got to Germany. I was a bit in shape, but since then we haven't played, but I owe him one.
LeBron James is your GOAT. A lot of people are saying that, a lot of people of your generation.
Yes.
It's totally valid.
Yeah.
So do you have anything else to say besides just that, what he's done in 20 years and his stats, no one can beat that?
A kid coming from Cleveland, Ohio, and a kid that has met LeBron James a few times. It's hard for me to say that he's not the GOAT.
Right. I forgot you're from Ohio.
Yes, Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised. So I grew up watching LeBron every year for Christmas in New Jersey of LeBron James, and he's somebody that actually inspired me a lot. Him and Allen Iverson.
Right.
So those are my 2 favorite players. But for me, LeBron James was, in my eyes, just one of the best. Not only because of what he does achievement-wise, but he was also one of the best teammates. He always wants to see his teammates be successful. Right. So for me, that was huge in my eyes.
Last question.
Yes.
What's your favorite scene from the Coming to America movie?
From Coming to America. The funniest one that I enjoyed the most was in the beginning of the movie when he's freshly learning that his ways of who he became to why he got sent to America.
Yeah.
Him learning about the true American culture.
Right.
That's what I enjoy the most. But I mean, of course, there's a lot of funny scenes. But the deep meaning behind the movie is that this was a man who truly didn't understand or really didn't take care of the privileges he had in Africa as a king.
Yeah.
And then when he came to America, he realized that it wasn't as easy without everything that he had. But for me, the funniest scenes was him inside the apartment, and he walked in on his neighbor, and his neighbor was like, "Man, what are you doing?" And it was just like, and he thought it was normal because he's from Africa. So it was funny. Yes.
Great movie.
Yes.
All the best for you, Asa. Thanks for taking some time.
Thank you.
And yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.